Thanks for staying with us. Welcome back to our sponsored segment. We have with us Yusuf Kafo. He's the Associate Director, International Recruitment University of Wolverhampton, England, United Kingdom. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Good to have you on the show. So tell us about studying in the UK and Ireland. How is the process? What is it like?
Yeah, I mean, studying in the UK, there are lots of benefits to studying in the UK. I think one of the first things is around how a lot of the top 100 universities around the world, nearly 20% of those are from the UK. I think it's to do with the transdisciplinary and how we teach students. It's not just theoretical, but also practical. I think for me, in the UK, by studying, it enhances employability for students. Most of the universities have links with industry. So, for example, at Wolverhampton, we have lots of links with multinational and national companies, and we tend to take our students out, into the industry to learn firsthand what's going on. I think the other things as well, it improves people's independence, their resilience, adaptability, and on the other side of things as well, the cost of studying in the UK. Because of the tuition fees, the duration of the programs, they're actually a lot more cost effective than other destinations as well. In the UK, at Wolverhampton, we offer a range of scholarships, bursaries, but additionally to that, our tuition fees and living cost expense is quite low as well. So for international students, so it's quite it's in terms of finances or the employability aspect, it's a great place to be.
Okay.
So how does your university recognize and accommodate the specific educational needs and aspirations of Nigerian students seeking
study in the UK?
The study in
yeah,
the UK
I think as a university, in the recent international QS rating, we've got 5 stars overall for our inclusivity and internalization. I think that shows how much we go far and above and beyond, should I say, in how we want to make sure we recognize students and accommodate them. For Nigerian students, we look at our entry requirements, for example, to make sure that we recognize the WIEC, for example, the degrees in the UK, in Nigeria, are similar to that of the UK. So for students, it makes it so much easier for them to transition into our university. We help students to build their CV. We understand, studying is about career aspirations, career progression. So we help, in different aspects of that. So whether it's bringing employers into the university, taking our students out into the industry, but also within the support services that we have on campus. So student support, the Ask service, the careers and workplace. These are different teams that we have to ensure we can support our students.
Okay, so I'd like to ask, the support systems that your university has in providing things like visa application processing, how do you help with securing scholarship, and even if they have other financial consideration, what does the university do to support Nigerian students in these places?
Quite a lot, to be honest, for all our students, but specifically for Nigerian students, we have lots of different resources in place and support systems. So one of the first things I will say is, as myself, as a director, I'm always traveling to Nigeria to meet with parents, to meet with students, to meet with our partners as well, to give that good information, first-hand information to students. We have a dedicated team here in Nigeria as well, supporting students. So it's not just to speak to me by email only or virtually. It's about making sure someone can speak to people directly. We have a student support team. We have education agents in country. So, for example, we work closely with Study Across the Globe. They're an education agency here in Nigeria. We're going to be attending their fairs tomorrow and Friday and Saturday at the Federal Palace and Sheraton Hotel. And our aim is, as a university, to make sure we partner with really good agents where they can give good information and counselling to prospective students and parents as well. So, the service that we provide will include, visa advice, how to choose a program, how to apply for accommodation, traveling to the UK, buying your tickets. So there's lots of information and services that we provide. We're in Wolverhampton, so our closest international airport is Birmingham. But again, we say to our students, look, you can travel to London. So whether it's Air Peace you want to fly with, please do. Go to London, and then you can get a train from London directly to Wolverhampton. It's less than 2 hours away. So in terms of, again, looking at how you get to Wolverhampton University is very easily accessible.
Can you tell us about the Study Across Globe Limited and how they have been supportive of studying in the UK?
Yeah, so I've worked in a number of UK universities, and over the past probably nearly a decade now, I've worked closely with students across the globe. They have supported, the students coming into Wolverhampton right from the awareness stage. So they do a lot of events. They've got over 20 staff members. The head office is here in Ikeja, but they have other offices that will be opening up soon as well. So with the different teams that they have, a counselling team, a visa advice team, a student support team, compliance team, their aim is to make sure they provide as much information firsthand to applicants, to students, to ensure that they're making the right and informed decision. I also know with the work that we're doing at the moment within the sector in the UK about the agent quality framework, study across the globe are also, they've got counsellors who are certified on the agent database as well. So that, again, that adds to the professionalism and the standard that we're hoping from any of our agents.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Can you just share some success stories, testimonials from Nigerian students?
Yeah,
Nigerians?
we'll be here for, I don't know, maybe for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 hours a day. But I think I've got a couple really, which I'd like to share with you. I'll start off with, so recently we had one of our graduates who was an ambassador at the university, a student ambassador. And she's currently now working with myself in the office as a full-time position. I think that just highlights, obviously, what we try and do as an office, as a university, to give advice and support and employability opportunities to our students. We've got Chima Kalu, who's also back in Abuja now, who is an MD, but also our chairman, the president of our Alumni Association. The last two, I want to mention Adesuwa Etomi Wellington. She's a graduate of the University of Wolverhampton.
Really?
Yes. And then Abidare as well, a Amazon #1 best author, New York best time seller. She's also a University of Wolverhampton graduate as well. One of the key things for us, as I mentioned before, in the international QS rating, we've also got 5 stars for employability. So we do try as best as we can to ensure, when we do have, our students are not just coming in a classroom, speaking to a professor, doing an assignment. It's about making sure they have real life skills so that they can take that away with them.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kaz. I think, we've pretty much learned quite a bit about Wolverhampton, and we are sure lots of students who would need more information or attend the fair tomorrow. Tell us a bit about the fair tomorrow so that we can wrap up.
Yeah, so the fair tomorrow will be at the Federal Palace on the island, and then on Saturday as well at the Sheraton Hotel. It's a great opportunity. There'll be over 40 different universities there. Wolverhampton will be there as well. I will be there in person. Okay. So please, if you are looking, if the UK is an option for you, or Ireland, or the US or Canada, then please do come along to those 2 days that's been organised by Study Across the Globe. It will start from 10 till 4 p.m.
Cool. Thank you so much, sir. It was a pleasure having you on the show.
No worries. Thank you very much.
Let's go on a short break now. When we come back, we continue with the show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.